Cracking YouTube, your boy Vengeful only here, and I'm here to make the best popular manga and anime tier list. I see some trash, and some more trash. But I'm here to show you my favorite, my top 10, and I hope you get entertained along the way. Only gang in the building, let's ride. Firstly, we got Yu Yu Hakusho. Now this is one of my favorite. It's in my top 5 favorite anime slash manga. I believe that it has some of the best characters, the best villains. Sensui, oh my goodness, he is fire. Yusuke Urameshi, he is one of my most popular anime tier lists. And when I get into the main characters, he will for sure be in it. So as my pick, I think I'll put him in a CV of S and SS tier. I don't like that. I don't even like that, you know. Maybe I should. I'll put him in the S tier and I'll put SS for something else. But for sure, I'm picking Yu Yu Hakusho as an S tier. If you haven't watched it, I praise you to go watch that show. It's fire. It's awesome. Some people at the beginning, it starts off slow at the beginning, but it picks up really awesome. Each arc, I think, is good. My favorite arc is the Dark Tournament, but Sensui and the Dark Tournament arc is just like this. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. It's in my top 5 favorite anime and manga of all time. I really recommend you to watch it. Then secondly, we got yes, One Piece. One Piece is my favorite, all-time favorite anime of all time, manga of all time. I grew up watching it. Surprisingly, it's one of my favorite. I love world building. I love the characters. I love everything about it. I don't know, and it's still going on. I still read the manga. I read everything about One Piece. I don't know what I love so much about it. I just like the world building and the lore of it. Things like how Lord of the Rings and them things I just like how One Piece goes because of it, and I will continue to watch it. And it'll be hard for it to disappoint me, but I love One Piece and I will put it at the SS tier. Don't at me at it. I love it. Some people hate it because of how goofy it is and how long it takes. Some people don't even watch it because how long it takes, but I love it and I will continue to love it. Then moving on, we got Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know if this is Brotherhood or we got Brotherhood. This is Full Metal Alchemist, the first one. The last time I watched the first one was like long time ago. I don't really remember it. My head's crazy, but I think I don't know where I would put this. I think Brotherhood is way better, for damn sure. Brotherhood is way better. It's very hard. I know good. I like Elric and Alphonse. I like them. Mustang is a goat. Raph is the best. He's one of the best characters. I believe so. I don't know, but I think I would like Brotherhood, but I think I'll put this. It's not trash, and not a C. It's very hard. I think I'll put it at a B. At the end, I may switch things up. I'm not too sure. Then we got Death Note. Death Note. This is one of the people. I think this is one of the animes that most people firstly get into. If not this, then it's like Pokemon and Naruto and stuff, but this is one of the most, not as mainstream, but most popular animes I see people watch. Death Note is really good. It's in my top 10. It's really good. At the ending did fumble the bag, of course. It did fumble the bag, I agree with it. But I still have it up there. L is one of the smartest characters in anime. I like how we go. I like the back and forth of it. I like how Light somehow has this god theory in him that he is the best ever. And you know what I'll do? I think I'll put it at an A. Or maybe S. I'll leave it at an A. Then we got Hitman Reborn. Hitman Reborn. I like Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I watched read the manga and anime. I won't lie, the anime does start off slow. Even the manga does start off slow. Has a slow build up. The first arc, when you watch or read the first arc of it, you will be bored out of your mind. I'm telling the truth, that you'll be bored out of your mind. You will feel you would want to stop. And I think when I first read the anime, I took so long. I took years to stop out of it. I took a month to stop because I said this is too boring. But once it at the end of the arc, at the end of the first arc, when it picks up, it picks up, it does pick up. I like the characters. Suzanne is not my favorite because he does feel like a whiny baby sometimes, and I don't like it. But it still is a good anime, and I'll put it at a B tier for now. Then we got Code Geass. Now this is an anime that's this is an anime that goes hand in hand with that note. Some people say it's better, some people has it as the same tier, some people has it in common because Lush has the brain of L and Light at the same time. He has that maniacal brain in him, and I love it. I like all the characters. I like not all the characters, but I like most of the characters. I like Lush for sure, and I like I will not spoil anything, but I do like most of the characters. I like how the story goes. There's sometimes fillers, non-fillers in the show, but that makes it more entertaining. I believe it's good, and I think I'll put it the same tier as Death Note. Now Pokemon, this is the starter of all anime watchers, most anime watchers. If you haven't watched Pokemon, you lived in a cave. People who haven't even watched anime has watched Pokemon, and I believe that it's one of the gateway animes. I watched it. I watched all of it. I like the first gen. At first, as it goes down the list, it became, how would you say, not as entertaining. I don't like it as that much now. Back then, now as I love back then, but I still watch it. And nowadays, Pokemon trading has become more popular, and buying and selling of Pokemon cards has become way out of this lane, out of its way, and I didn't know it was gonna continue to be this popular. So, for being the way it is now, I'm gonna put Pokemon at a. Ooh, it's the OG. What can I do about this OG? It's the OG though. It is OG. It is the OG anime. I don't know. The story isn't as hard taking as all these out here, but it does bring back so much nostalgia and stuff. I think I'm gonna put it at. For me being honest, I'm gonna put Pokemon at a B. It's not as hard wrenches as it. Then we got Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I love Brotherhood way more better. It deals with characters way more better. It makes me appreciate more the characters way more better. Especially Rock, when he comes in and fight, I love him. King Bradley is a OG, triple OG, everything, my dog, and I love him. I think I'll put Brotherhood at a S tier. Then we got Attack on Titan. The new anime is coming out. I don't know if it's the end of this year or next year, but the new anime for Attack on Titan has come. If you ever watch Attack on Titan, if you like blood, gore, suspense, thriller, Attack on Titan is your thing. I have it as it's in my top 10 for a reason. It's out there. When I first watched it, it was when it first came out, and I was waiting when it when it was on hiatus for a while. The anime, I had to read the manga, and the manga is good as well. The manga is soon coming to an end, but for right now, Attack on Titan is one of the GOATs. One of the best of this generation, I believe. It's past its time. It's up there, and I would think I'll put Attack on Titan on S. Then we got One Punch Man. For me, One Punch Man is good. The first season was good. The second season is not as bad as the first, but when I read the manga, I'm reading the manga of it, where the manga is heading, it's good. It's so far the story, the development, some of the characters. When you read the manga, it's very entertaining. I love it. I believe that One Punch Man can be up there. It's not as, I guess it is widely received by most in North America nowadays. But I think I'll put One Punch Man at in my personal opinion, at A. Ooh, I might have to change some things. I think the things I might have to change. Then we got Gintama. I've watched Gintama. I watched at least like 100 and something episodes of Gintama. I haven't watched the manga of it. This is one of the best comedy I have ever read. Gintama is very comedy wise. The fights, when it gets serious, but when it's funny to the extreme. I advise you to read it. I mean, watch it. But to me, I stopped after a while. I don't know why. I had to get back into Gintama, but for now, I'll put Gintama out at 8. Then we get No Game No Life. It's funny enough, I haven't read No Game No Life. I've watched most of it, but I haven't read as much. I haven't finished it enough. Watched it, so I'll put it. I haven't watched enough. Sword Art Online now. There's 1,000, 1 billion, trillion Sword Art Online series, spin-offs, this and that. Most of them are trash. Some of them are good. The first one was, I'm not gonna lie, the first Sword Art Online was good, entertaining to watch. I watched it way long time ago. I loved it. I think it was good. I'm gonna put it, but it's not as better than some of these shows. I'm gonna put it at a B. Now Haikyuu. This is a sports anime. I never really thought that it was gonna be this popular than how it is now. It's become popular mainstream. It's some people in the manga list. People put them in as the top 3, top 5 shows of all time. I mean, anime and manga of all time. I loved it. I watched 1, 2, and 3. I gotta watch the new season of it. I haven't watched it yet, but I didn't expect it to be this popular. I loved it. I love the characters. I love most of the characters on the show, and I think I'm gonna put this at an A. Then we get Parasite. Parasite is a good show. I really don't really say a lot about it. I watched it a long time ago. I love most of the things about it, but to me, I will have to put Parasite at a B, maybe an A at the end. Then we got Steins Gate. I haven't watched none of Steins Gate. I know. Don't get mad because I haven't watched. I started it off. I know that it's well praised and people loved it. I have to continue watching it, but for now I'll have to put it. I haven't watched enough of it yet. Then we got My Hero Academia. I'm watching the anime and the manga. I stopped the anime for a while because I don't know why. I just continue reading the manga, and it's been good and hype. Last year it wasn't as hype and popular as it was, and the manga, of course, and the anime and the manga of this year it's been hyped. It's considered one of the big 3s of this generation. I enjoy it as much. I'll have to put it at an A tier. Then we got Dragon Ball Z Super. Now this is gonna be I'm wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt, but this is gonna be a very strict and painful thing to say, but Dragon Ball Z Super was not as entertaining as it was entertaining, but the beginning, the only entertaining part was for me overall was the Tournament of Power. Everything before that, and maybe part of Goku Block, that arc, but to me it wasn't as hype and entertaining as I wanted it to be. The only thing was, I think, the World Tournament they had with Jiren and all of them. That was the most hype part of it, and it wasn't as. I don't know if I should count all of Dragon Ball Z or just the Dragon Ball Z Super. Now I see Dragon Balls over here, which I think this is only counting Dragon Ball Z Super. So I think I'm gonna put Dragon Ball Z Super at I might have to put it at, no, I'll put it at a B just cause, but I'll put it at a B. Now the Promised Neverland, I read the manga. I'm almost finished the manga. I know the manga is completed this year or last year. I don't remember. I read it. Most of it, it's good. It's really popular. Some of the arcs are good. God tier for the Promised Neverland. When I first watched it, I thought this was gonna be one of the best mangas out there. It still is good, but it's not as. It slowed down the paces after the first arc. in the manga. At the first arc, it started to slow down. It pick up, slow down, but it keeps a balanced pace where it doesn't dip too hard. It doesn't dip really too hard. So I'm gonna put it at an A. Then we got Sailor Moon. Now, as a kid, surprisingly, I used to watch a lot of Sailor Moon. Not a lot. Hold on, scratch that. I haven't watched a lot of Sailor Moon. I only watch like when it come on Toonami. I used to watch it every now and then, but I never used to watch it as much as back then because I was into like Rurouni Kenshin, Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, and Yu Yu Hakusho, and all them shows. So always when they come on now, I used to watch it a little bit. But nah, for me and my taste, it's good. I'll put it at a B for now, just to make some of you all happy. Then we got Cowboy Bebop. If you haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, I don't know where you live. It's one of the most classic, smooth shows, and Spike is one of the smooth talkingest gangster, space cowboy, whatever you say it, out ever. The ending was perfect. It's so clean, smooth. The anime and the manga, I have to put Cowboy Bebop at S there. Then we got Devilman Crybaby. So I haven't watched Devilman Crybaby, so I'll have to skip, and I haven't watched that. I'll have to get to that. Then we got Naruto Shippuden. So Naruto is in my top 5 favorite anime and manga of all time. It is good. I like it. The ending, I didn't like as much with Kaguya and stuff, but I do like Naruto Shippuden. It is good. My favorite character, I'm not gonna say who it is yet. It's obvious. But my favorite character, one of my favorite all time is in Naruto. Character is good. I just don't like how some characters were down. How the depth in Shippuden as how in the original. That's why I'll have to put Naruto out of A. Ooh, out of B. I'll put Naruto. No, I'll put it at an A. Then we got Dragon Ball. This is the anime I grew up watching from when I was a kid. When the first Dragon Ball, I watched this as a kid. The tournaments, I loved how it was. Krillin, how Goku and Krillin was training with Master Roshi, how he met Bulma. Everything was good, entertaining. As a kid, it's just bringing back so much nostalgia. I had to put Dragon Ball at an S tier. Fairy Tail, this is a show I watched and I was not entertained. I don't even want to speak on it. I'll have to put at a C. If I get it, I haven't watched as much. I don't know, what is this? Black Clover. With this, I keep on and off the manga. I haven't read the anime. Watched the anime. I haven't watched the anime, but I've read good much of the manga. And to me, it's a damn sure better than, well, I don't know, better than Fairy Tail for sure. I haven't watched too much of it to completely gauge how it is, so I'm gonna click. I watched a lot of it, but I haven't watched enough to gauge where I would want to put it. Then we got 7 Deadly Sins. In my opinion, the manga is way better than the anime. The anime messed up when it get like season 3 and started to mess up a lot. And did not really hype up some of the great awesome parts in the manga. The ending, it wasn't as good as I wanted to be, but it was good. I love the characters. I love Meteorus. I love his brother Zeldros. I love this 10 Commandments was good. Some of the 7 Deadly Sins were good. I didn't like Ban as much. Not Ban, my bad. I didn't like King as much, but it was a good anime and manga. I love the manga better. It's not in my top 10, but I would put this as a B. Let me get Kuroko and next sports anime. Now this, I think I'll move Haikyuu put Haikyuu at an S and put Kuroko no Basket at an A. This is one of the first manga sports anime I've ever watched. Not really. It wasn't. iShield 21 surprisingly is not here. It was one of the first ones I watched. But this is one of the first sports anime I really got into. I love how they intertwine something like powers with basketball to make it super entertaining. I love the characters. I love. I don't know how to say his name. Onome. He was good. He's one of my favorite characters in the show. Him, and always the Kiriko. So I'm gonna put, and how he do the main character with that red eye, not the main eagle eye. What his name? The Akashi, the captain. He was god tier. I'm sad that it ended so fast. I believe that it could have gone on longer than it would. Like how Haikyuu is, I think Kiriko could have went even longer in it. In my opinion, I'll put Haikyuu out on money. Then we got Hajime no Ippo. I am telling you that it's not. This is one of my favorite sports anime / manga of all the time. Hajime no Ippo. Oh, I'm messing up the word. Hajime no Ippo is one of the best sports anime of all time. Surprisingly, it's up to like 1,000 chapters in a manga. I have read most of it already, but I haven't finished it yet. The anime was graceful, smooth comedy, seriousness, thriller. I love Hajime no Ippo so much. I love the characters. I love most of the characters. I love all the characters because all of them has a backstory and has a thing to it. Sendo is my favorite. He is beastly, and he's like equivalent to Hajime Ippo, like as a main character. They have like the same strength and power. I have to put Hajime no Ippo at either SS or at S tier. Then we got Bleach. The final of the big three, Bleach. Everyone loves Bleach. Bleach. Not everyone loves Bleach. The manga of Bleach, the ending was well received by a lot of people. People didn't like it, and I'm hearing that the anime is coming back next year, which would be hype because some of the stuff in the manga that they didn't reach were god tier and awesome. Bleach has a special part of my heart because I didn't grow up watching it. At first I didn't grow up watching it, but I did watch it and I loved it. I watched anime. I love the Soul Society arc. I love Kenpachi. I love Hitsugaya. Aizen is one of the best villains, antagonists of anime. And if y'all haven't watched Bleach, I really recommend it. But I have to put Bleach out an A as well. Then we got JoJo. I haven't watched enough of JoJo to really. I watched most of it, but I haven't watched enough to really gauge it. They got Tokyo Ghoul. Now, Tokyo Ghoul. Season 1 was good. And I mean good, season 1 was good. This is season 1. And then season 2, 3, 4 is down here. Goes past the list. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what happens to the animation, the anime. I don't know what happened, but the manga was good. I must say the manga was good compared to the anime. The anime was trash at the end. I didn't like it, but the anime did. I stopped watching anime and I began to read the manga. The manga really did pick up and was good. And I'll have to put the ending. I'll have to put it. Is it better than? I'll have to put it at a B. If I was really solely basing it off the anime, it would have been a C or trash. Then we got Rurouni Kenshin. This is one of the classic animes, one of the original, one of the OGs. I grew up watching this as a kid. When it's come on to Noami and show. I loved the characters. I didn't like most of the characters. I like the main character, of course, Rurouni. I love Kenshin, and I love this enemy. I forget the eye with the bandit who was wrapped down. He used fire, flame, a sword. I totally forget the name. I really have to go back and watch it. It really was good and classic. And I watched the movies. How he got his scars, and then when it couldn't stop bleeding, oh my god, it was the Batosai, the Manslayer. Come on, Rurouni Kenshin was a classic. I really ask y'all to watch it. I would allow y'all to watch it. I'll put it Rurouni Kenshin as an A. Then Hunter x Hunter. Now Hunter x Hunter is revered as one of the best of all time. I know the manga is. I don't think the manga will ever be finished, but the anime is god tier. Gon Gulua, Hisoka, oh my goodness. The Celtic family, Miriam. To me, the best arc in it was the New York City, the New York arc with the legs, the spiders. That was my favorite arc. Not even the Miriam arc, not even the Chimera Ant arc. The 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 New York City arc was my favorite. I love all the characters, all the main characters, all the characters are special, especially Netero. Netero is a G OG, triple OG. I'll put this as an S double S. So far, this is the second. This is the only second S double S that I have on list. Then we got the original Naruto. The original Naruto is pretty good. It's better than I think. It shines. It literally brings out all the characters from Neji, Lee, 10-10, even 10-10 Choji. It brings out more than the first one. In Shippuden, I mean the second Shippuden, literally demolished all the side characters and only really bring on Naruto and Sasuke, which I didn't like. It didn't show all the characters they had as much as I wanted to when they just put them down the drain and really pushed themselves on other characters. I mean on the other characters, but this they had all the characters from Naruto. You could have picked from this. Is not as I loved Naruto, the original Naruto, and I'll put Naruto on that. Now we got the Dragon Ball Z. This is Dragon Ball Z. This is original from Buu Saga. The Cell. This is the one that made it so popular that everyone had people been charging up, trying to make Kamehamehas and stuff that as a kid. I have to put this in a S tier. I don't even put it as a double S. I'll put it as an S tier. Then we got Berserk. To be truthful, the anime of Berserk haven't been good. Not the animations of Berserk haven't been good. But the manga has been good. It's shocking. Not the first anime was good. But the second, the CGI and trash, horrible. But I would say the Berserk manga is pretty good. It's good there. I'll put the Berserk manga out of S tier. And we got Boruto. I have nothing to say about this. It goes where it knows where it's supposed to go. I don't know what this one is. I'll have to put this as I haven't watched because I don't know what that is. And this is the 2011. This one is the original one. I watched it, but I stopped because I wanted to watch 2011 because the graphics were way better. I'll just put it at a B because I didn't really watch it like that. I mean, I watched it, but I switched over, and it probably did the same premise, but just different types. And Yu-Gi-Oh! If you wasn't watching Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid, this is like another gateway anime for kids back then. Like how Pokemon was, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the kids too. To my personal preference, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Way better than Pokemon. I have a decks of cards of Pokemon. I mean Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid, I played it all the time. I have to put Yu-Gi-Oh! As an A tier. And that's my list. Now I'll go right over to see what things I could switch around. Like let me check for SS. SS this thing. Then we got S. Yu Yu Hakusho, Brotherhood, Attack on Titan, Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball Z. S tier looking good. A tier, I think I will. A tier, Death Note only is an A tier because of the ending. I didn't like how when a character died, it pretty slowed it down. It didn't have the suspense it had. It still had suspense, but not as entertaining as it was with these characters in it. With the character in it, but I'll keep it at A. Same thing for this. Looking. I think I made a really good one. These shows I'll have to get to. I'll have to get to them because I really don't know. But I think this is my list. I liked it. Y'all could comment down below what y'all think what y'all think would make the better. What y'all think should be switched around, and what is your favorite anime and manga of all time? Not just one. What is your favorite one anime or manga of all time? I know some new ones come out like Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen, but your favorite of all time. And I'll catch y'all next time.